Rightio, let's talk conventions. I'm not exactly the type to be heading out to conventions all too often. There's all types of conventions that happen in the Boston area, but none of them really appeal to me. Anime isn't really my speed. Fan expos and meeting celebrities isn't exactly my thing either. But the one convention I do go to is PAX East. I've been going to PAX East approximately for the last almost 10 years. I remember it was more of my siblings' thing until one year they were like, hey, we have an extra ticket, do you want to come? Was it an extra ticket? Point is, they asked if I'd like to join. I'm pretty fortunate that I started attending during the prime years of PAX. The mid-2010s was like a golden era in which there was a lot of popularity in video game culture. Some stuff has changed since then, but overall, it's still a lot of fun to attend with friends. Back in 2023, I decided I was going to make a video about going to PAX East. The only problem is that I didn't really consider what the video was going to be about. One of the highlights that came from that convention was the bit in which I walked around holding a sign that said, "Looking for Waifu." What started as an offhanded remark ended up being like one of the most popular bits I think I've ever concocted. There's typically two camps for it. There's people that love the idea, or there's people who think I'm really disgusting. If you want to know the truth, it really was just an offhanded remark. On the other side, I had written "Stop by, say hi," in which I invited people to come speak with me at the convention. I knew no one would just talk to a stranger, so I had to make a sign that said, "Hey, I promise I'm not a psycho." However, the other side was blank, so I wanted to fill it with something. Being that conventions are typically full of anime characters or people that are socially inept, I figured I'd write a parody of such a person. Am I this person? No, not at all. Am I gonna make fun of them? Absolutely. Truly, the sign was just to make light of the kind of people that you might run into at conventions. If you happen to run into me next year at PAX East, absolutely say hi. Perfect. And I think I found the one. Maybe that wasn't the one. So let's try again.